All right, so we did the NBA logic puzzles, the first one and then 2.0. The first one was very easy. 2.0 sucked. I figured we might as well go ahead and do the NFL logic puzzle while we're here. Same thing, 20 minutes, get one wrong, you're finished. So, I don't know much about the NFL. I think. I don't think I do, at least. I might, but this, I don't know. I'm expecting this to be pretty hard for me. So, I don't know. I guess we'll see how it goes. All right. A1 is the Eagles. Their in-state rivals B4, bordering to the left of B4 is one of the conference opponents. Okay, so B4 has to be the Steelers because they're in Pittsburgh. All right. An NFC opponent has to be in B3. The Pirate-based logos are in this row, just not in B1. The only two I can think of are the Bucks and the Raiders. So I guess this is the Bucks. Okay, that works for me. And I'm assuming this is the Raiders. All right, there we go. No AFC West team in column 1. Okay, greatest show on turfs in G2. G2 is the Rams. Okay. All A1 division opponents are in the corners. So you got the Giants, Cowboys, and Commanders in the corners. No Texas teams in column 4. Okay, so that means Dallas is down here. All right. Team I share a city with is below me. That is a nice, I like the Rams box. The Rams box is very friendly for this game. Very quick, very to the point. All right, the Bus played his last game in B1 Stadium, where it's a tradition to play there on Thanksgiving. I wouldn't know the answer to that if they didn't say the Thanksgiving bit, so that has to be the Lions. Tony Gonzalez's final touchdown happened with this team in F2. So it was the Falcons then. I hope, yeah. All right, G4 is the only publicly owned NFL team. That's a really hard question. Like, I feel like the general public doesn't know. I mean, they might. I could just be patting myself on the back for knowing it. It's the Packers. But, like, I feel like most people don't just know that answer. Like, that's kind of a tough question. All California teams are in the same column in order of north to south. So you got the San Fran has to be here with the Rams and the Chargers. I didn't do the Chargers one. E1 is the only team located in the state of New York. What the fuck? Okay, so there's the Giants, who have to be in one of the corners. You have the Jets, and you have the Bills. The only one of the three that are actually in New York is the Bills. Because the Jets are in New Jersey. I don't know where the Giants are. But I know the Bills are in the state of New York, and the other two are not. I don't know why that's the case, but that is. But I feel like those are two hard questions there. Like, I don't know. All right, the Bills. The rest of the division is in this row. C2 is an AFC team. Is this AFC? AFC East. Okay. Bill Belichick's head coaching teams are touching vertically. The Giants are not in row A, so the Giants can't be up here then. That means this has to be the Commanders. And this has to be the Giants. All right, the Chiefs are in the same row that their name starts with. Okay, so the Chiefs are in here. No Florida team is in this column. No California team is in this row. So the San Francisco 49ers cannot be up here. Okay. C2 is an AFC team. This division is the rest of this row. Okay, so this has to be the 49ers here then. All right, whew. Montana's final team is in column 3. That's the Chiefs, and they have to be in row C. So that has to be the Chiefs. I spelt that wrong. All right. No two teams are from the same state in column 4. So no state, column 4. So you got. I mean, does that exclude the Jets then from that? So the Jets can't be there. See, that also means the Dolphins can't be there. I'm assuming that means the Jets and the Dolphins can't be there, so that has to be the Patriots, right? All right. So that means the Browns have to be in F4 or D4. So that's cool. Houston lost the team in C1. That's the Titans. All right, the Browns are not in row F. See, thank you, C1. That is an incredibly helpful hint. So that means the Browns are there because those are the two teams that Bill Belichick coached. I don't know if I established that. He coached them in like the 90s with Nick Saban. Satan himself. All right, so the Manning brothers never leave each other's side. Same goes for the teams they won their last Super Bowls with. So that means the Broncos are her. Then what was that other one? It was Peyton Manning's teams are adjacent, so the Colts are here. Nice. That's easy. Two teams in the NFC North that do not play indoors are touching each other vertically. I am so happy that I know questions like that. That's a hard question too. Like these are all hard. There's some just like really hard questions. It's the Bears and the Packers. And the Packers are already listed, so the Bears have to be here. But like, wow, that is hard. Yeah, you have to really know shit for this one. I'm getting lucky. I don't know much. I'm terrible with the NFL, but I'm very grateful that I at least know the answers to some of these questions. So that's interesting. All right, so a team from New York is touching a team from New Jersey. Bills are in New York, and the Jets are in New Jersey. There you go. All right. Oh, that means this is the Dolphins. All right. My in-state rival shares this column, so Jacksonville's in this row, or in this column. Okay. So who dat in A2? A2, who dat? I honestly have no idea what that means. Swear to God, who dat means nothing to me. I know the Bengals last year, right? They were saying like who dey. That's not who dat though. I should not have said who dat though. That's not who dat though. I don't know who dat is. That one, I have no idea. Who day is the Bengals? Who dat? I don't know who dat is. My buddy's a Bengals fan. That's the only reason I know, or I remember that. He tweeted it. Wait, how many wins do they have this year, including the Super Bowl? It was like 10? No, it's not. It's like 12. But I fucking hate the Bengals because of him. So who day was the Bengals? Who dat? I don't know who dat is. The Panthers are directly above another cat. All right, what other cats are there? Dolphins, Browns, Colts are not cats. Cowboys, Bills, Raiders, Buccaneers. Nobody listed has a. You can't put someone. So that means the Panthers have to go here. They're directly above another cat. There isn't another cat that has a spot directly above it that's available, so that has to be the Panthers, right? Now, the Jaguars are the only team I can think of, but the Jaguars have to be over here. So they have to be in this column, according to the Dolphins. So I'm going to put the Panthers right here. Okay. I'll give you one since you made it this far. Cardinals are in F3. Well, that's awfully generous of them. What if they were lying? You're so close, I think you can figure the rest out on your own. The fuck? Well, that's not fair. Don't get me wrong, I have 12 minutes to figure this out. I need to figure out who a cat is. That's not the Jaguars. All right, I have to go division by division. I actually know the NFL divisions pretty well, so that's at least good. All right, we'll start with the AFC. AFC South, you have the Colts, Titans, Jaguars, who's a cat, but not that cat. Jaguars and Texans. Okay, so it's none of them. Texans cannot go here, by the way. Cannot go here. Because there's one that said no Texas teams over here, so it can't go there. All right, so it's none of them. All right, you got the AFC North, is that right? Baltimore. So you got Ravens, Bengals. Bengals. I think it has to be the Bengals, right? All right, so the Bengals are a cat. So Ravens, Bengals, Browns, Steelers. Okay, so Bengals, that's one. Chiefs, Chargers, Broncos, and Raiders are all accounted for. Then you got the Patriots. That whole division is accounted for. So you got the NFC. NFC East is accounted for in the corners. You got the NFC North with the Packers, Bears, Vikings, Lions. NFC South is the Buccaneers, Saints. Where do the Saints fit into all this? Are they who dat? Who dat? Is that the Saints? I don't know. Bucks, Saints. Falcons are accounted for. And Panthers are accounted for. You got the Rams, Cardinals. So this has to be the Seahawks. Rams, Cardinals, Seahawks, Niners. So this has to be the Bengals. Nice. Okay. The Texans do not belong in this column. Okay. Duly noted. All right. So, all right, what teams do I have left? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slots available. All right, so, okay, now I have to go back through all the fucking teams again. All right, so the AFC East is accounted for, AFC West is accounted for, AFC South, Colts, Texans, Jaguars, Titans, okay. AFC North, you got the Ravens, Bengals, Browns, Steelers. All right, so you got Texans, Jaguars, Ravens. Texans, Jaguars, Ravens. Then you got, all right, so go to the other conference. NFC East is accounted for. NFC South, they all accounted for. Saints. Saints are not accounted for. Vikings are not accounted for. And the Seahawks are not accounted for. So those are all the teams. So there's 3 NFC, 3 AFC. All right. I think I have to know who dat is. I hate saying that. I have to know who dat is, though. Now, I think it's the Saints. I'm not like 100% sure. I know this. It has to be this has to be an AFC team here. I don't know who the other ones have to be. I think it's the Saints. I think. I'm gonna hope it's the Saints. I'm pretty sure it is. It is. Okay. Brett Favre's last game was played for a team touching me. Last game. Brett Favre's last game. They spelled Favre's name wrong, by the way. Last game was played for a team touching me. So was that the Vikings or the Jets? The Jets are down here, so it has to be the Vikings, right? I thought he went Vikings then Jets, but I guess I'm wrong. I could give you a hint, but I think I'll keep it to myself. That's a dick move. Okay, well, this has to be the Jaguars here. All right, so that's Jacksonville. 2 pairs of division opponents are in column 1. So you got the Eagles and the Cowboys. Bengals and Ravens are still both available. So does this have to be the Ravens then? I think, right? Let's see. Vikings are up there, so the whole NFC North's accounted for. AFC South, Colts, Titans, Jaguars, Texans are not accounted for. Okay, well, that's awkward. But Houston can't be over here. This has to be an AFC team. Who am I missing? I'm missing the Seahawks still, right? Two pairs of division opponents have to be in column 1. Titans and Texans are 1. You got Bengals, Ravens. So that has to be, these two have to be AFC teams. So this has to be Seattle, though. So I think I at least got that one figured out. Does that give me, wow. They did not give me anything. No AFC West teams in column 1. Wow. Do I have to guess this one then? Between Baltimore and Houston? Surely I don't have to guess on the last one, right? Okay. Texans. Oh my gosh. The Bengals did it. The Texans do not belong in this column. They can't win a Super Bowl, but they sure as hell can win me a logic puzzle, and that is it. Oh my gosh. Wow. All right. That one was, I mean, I did it with just under 5 minutes to spare, but shit, that was like, I don't know. Like they didn't ask like any like rigorous history questions. Like I feel like most people who watch NFL football know who Tony Gonzalez is. I'm not really familiar with who the Bus is, but the fact that they put that Thanksgiving bit in there kind of led me to the Lions. But I mean, geez, if you don't know like really specific details about certain teams, like that's hard. Like I guessed on the Saints. I was thinking like I don't even know what I was thinking. It just sounded right. It was one of those things that just sounded right, right? Like I'm not going to give the Vikings that kind of credit. Like they have Kirk Cousins as their quarterback. They don't deserve a cool, cool saying like who dat. Who dat? It's Kirk Cousins. Like who the fuck is asking who dat is? Like um but man, that was yeah, that's not an easy one. I think the NBA Logic 2.0 was harder than that one. But this one was not that's not an easy puzzle. I don't know. We did it though. That's kind of cool. So, cool stuff. Yeah. That's all I've got today. So, anyway, yeah, take care guys.